My name is Scott McCormick. I'm the president of the Connected Vehicle Trade Association, an organization I founded in 2005 at the request of the 12 largest automakers. We need to figure out, first of all, how you restart. And in order to do that, you go back to the very basics of SWOT. What are your strengths, weaknesses, your opportunities, and your threats? Are they going to be relevant going forward? Are they still our strengths? Or do we need to build new strengths based on how the new normal is going to be? How is your budget going to address it? Because you've lost people. Some people won't be coming back. Did the weaknesses that you have exacerbate the problems you went through? Did they cripple you? Or were they not as irrelevant? And are you going to have new weaknesses going forward that you're going to have to address? Things are only disruptive if you're not paying attention. If you're paying attention and watching what's happening and making adequate decisions around the likelihood that some threat out there may affect you, you can immediately start looking at your contingency plans and saying, well, this is what we learned from the last one. This is what we can do this time. And contingency plans need to include how you communicate, not just during the pandemic. How do you communicate with your supply base or your clients? You need that attachment to those people, because if you cared about them as suppliers, you care about them as people. And right now, everyone has some level of anxiety about what's going to happen and where it's going to go. When you ask somebody who would want to use an autonomous vehicle, the majority of them say, I don't want to use it right now, but I'd love to put my elderly mother in it, or relative, to take her to her doctor's appointment. And that's something we can't do. You have to have embedded biometrics in the car that sense somebody's temperature, that watches their eyes, that listens to their speech pattern, that may check their blood pressure or their blood sugar levels. And you have to have a very simple dialogical AI, a neural net, that just asks yes or no questions. Are you feeling well? Should I call your home? Should I call your office? And be able to then make a simple decision to inform the driving AI to take them home, take them to emergency, intersect with an ambulance, become an ambulance. Those kinds of things exist. They've existed for years. Don't worry about the part that you can't control. Worry about the thing that you can bring value to. And a lot of people say that only certain kind of peoples can be innovators. And that's just not true. Anybody can be an innovator if they sit down and say, I have to do something different. Forget what I used to do, because that's not working right now. I may come back to it. But what is everybody else doing? Again, it's disruptive if you're not paying attention. Start paying attention to who's being successful, to what it is that they're doing. That's what Maria Montessori called the learning moment.